plot twist! Why is it so quiet, Al? Put it up.
Very special Christmas. Welcome home to Christmas.
Welcome home, Byron and Pace podcast Christmas special. We're dressed up for the occasion.
Oh, my days.
I hope you're feeling the spirit just like we are right now.
Yep. I got my bauble dangling.
Wow, what commitment. What commitment.
We got Santa with us on
We
the
got
table.
Santa on the decks.
Great story behind this Santa head.
Yeah.
Showed up randomly at our house after a house party.
Yeah, someone found him at the park nearby, I believe, on a drunken escapade.
So there you go. Shout out to Santa.
Wow, maybe this is better music. We should really have switched the song a lot earlier ago. I feel like we're too deep into the original song now.
Yeah, no.
For those who don't know, the original song is the stock sound that came with our recording equipment. We didn't update it at all.
Well, during the Christmas break, I'll put some effort into.
Yeah, nice. We should add some transition. We should really, we really should be upping the quality of the podcast as well.
Ah, it's good to be here.
Good to be back. Should we crack up in a bit of whiskey?
Frosty winter morning.
Bit of whiskey?
Well, before whiskey, Byron.
Before whiskey,
we have presents. Oh, look what he's done with the camera.
That's right. That's fine.
Look what he's done with the camera. Before whiskey, we have presents from Layla.
Christmas.
So
I love Christmas.
Who's for who?
L,
Which is
this is for the boys. It's I figured we're all doing it together.
go on, Byron. You take it away.
You want me to take it? Oh my freaking hell! It's got some weight to it.
That way.
I'm gonna guess some alcohol if I was a guessing man.
Unwrap on the table.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Oh!
Hey!
Good thing we did these first. Holy crap!
Wow.
For the listeners out there, it's a whiskey set. What is
Limited
it?
edition pressed glass premium designer luxe whiskey
Oh,
set.
beautiful. So it's like a big bottle you can pour your whiskey into with two glasses.
Like a
It just looks
decanter.
like James Bond-esque.
Yeah.
What have you got, Al?
Layla, that's very sweet of you.
Got it.
I don't know how to...
Oh, a little thing.
Really?
Little thing for Al. Very lucky.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We're doing it. Oh, this is so cool.
It was
One
like
for you, Byron.
Oh, one for me?
Made
Oh my
for
god. Oh, these glasses are big. These are big boy glasses. These are glasses that require ice.
One glass lid.
What's that? Oh, the lid. Oh. Get rid of that, please, Al. Upgrade time.
One glass decanter.
Very nice.
And then one for me.
Beautiful.
Woo!
That's very sweet of you,
So
Layla.
pretty.
Thanks,
I'll put
Layla.
these glasses away.
Man, very generous. And a little...
Oi! Oh dear. Santa's gone walkabout. Thank you, Byron.
All right, should we get into 3.5 minutes in? Should we start the show
How
now?
about a Christmas cheers? Christmas cheers, anyone?
Yeah, I will. Cheers.
Cheers. What a year.
What a year. What a
Thank you,
year.
guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
those
you
who've been
both.
with us since day one.
Yep. Layla, couldn't have done it without you. Maybe we could have.
I think we could have. Just may not have been as epic.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll never know. But yeah, should we get into it? Do we
Yeah.
have a jingle, L, to start us off with the fact or caps?
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Can I start with one?
You've been excited all day to share your story.
It's such a short story. I just find it so funny though. So, is this the worst Christmas present ever? When I was around the age of 5, our babysitter did a Secret Santa for all the kids. I gifted my Secret Santa a Barbie doll. Mine gave me coupons for Hardee's, which is a fast food restaurant where her mum was a manager. Not even a free burger. It was like $1 off a burger. At 5 years old, I was not even buying my own food. I cried while watching others play with their cool toys. This was the worst gift in history of receiving gifts.
Yeah, 100%. That's shocking. Imagine giving a 5-year-old kid a discount.
I cried while watching the others play with their cool toys. They get a $1 discount off a burger.
Yeah, that's shocking.
It's actually a classic though, when you get like an adult gift. I remember as a kid, I'd get like an adult gift and you'd be like, well, hold on, this doesn't benefit me because this is something my parents pay for anyway. You're actually costing me money because they would have paid for it, but now I get a discount, but the discount was free to begin with.
Yeah. So now I'm having to pay for something that I wouldn't normally. Yeah.
Yeah. But I found that so funny. It's just a cute little story, just some 5-year-old.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
Think it's true?
Yep.
What do you guys think?
I reckon it's true.
Look, you could have made it up.
I mean, it's pretty easy to make up, but in the Christmas spirit, I'm gonna say it's true.
Maybe this is Byron's story. Maybe this happened to you, and he's been real cut about it for a while.
Wow. Wow. Well, I will tell you,
Yeah.
it is true. And it's not my story. I just found it on Google, but I had a good laugh as I found it. So shout out to that poor kid.
Yeah.
I don't know why I find that story so funny.
I'm just checking your camera, guys. Alrighty, so shall we do a different one? A different style? Maybe a Christmas backing track, Elle?
Ooh. Oh, I didn't get a backing track.
Did
Did I? Holy shit, I was too zoned in.
Do you know the real reason we kiss people underneath the mistletoe?
No, but this man, you can make up a million things for this.
Okay, sure. All right. Maybe I did. During the Middle Ages, when outbreaks of the bubonic plague were common, people would hang under branches of mistletoe in their homes to ward off evil spirits and protect themselves from illness.
Yes.
They believed that standing underneath it would bring protection and good health. It's like an ancient Norse mythology. Families would gather together in the winter seasons when the plague was at its worst. It became a tradition of love between a family with the belief that the closer they were, the stronger their protection would be. Eventually, this evolved into a romantic gesture, and couples would kiss underneath the mistletoe as an act of commitment to care and protect.
Yeah. I mean, I probably believe it. It's kind of what you would expect for a
Yeah.
traditional story.
Yeah.
If it's a fake story, I'd say it's too tame to be a fake story.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
Like
it's-
putting
it's-
that caveat in there.
No, it's just like if it's a fake story, it's like, you know, you must add a bit of
With
spice to it.
spice,
It's
yeah.
just like, it's just
Yeah.
too believable.
Yeah.
I mean, the goal is to get views, not to trick each other, really. Between me and you.
Sure. Just
and the
if that's
podcast.
just between us.
And all the listeners now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goal is to, you know, get the clicks, get the views, less
Right.
trick each other.
Right.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, true.
I think it's true.
Yeah. This story is completely bullshit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you make it?
I
up?
was going to say, if it's a bullshit one, it's just like again, like a very easy bullshit one to make up, I think.
Unlike the story that you just told.
What do you mean?
Unlike the
Mine
story.
was true.
Yeah. But like, it's a very easy story to make up.
Yeah, but I didn't. It's true.
Okay, so the simpler the story, the more true it has to be. Is
The
that
simpler
what
the
you're saying?
story, the better the writer. I believe
Are you just
Einstein
upset 'cause you
famously
got it
said,
wrong?
if you can't explain an
Are you
idea to
just
a 5-year-old,
hold on,
you don't
hold on,
understand
hold
that
on.
idea
Are
well
you
enough.
just upset that you got it wrong?
I'm not upset we got it wrong. I'm just upset that you gave us such an accurate
We'll
sounding
let the listener
story.
dissect Byron's.
Well, what do you guys
Are
think?
Ego
Are you the
issues.
one that wrote it?
Uh,
He's because I feel like you're getting so cut that like
Pace
maybe
definitely wrote
he
it.
wrote it.
no, I wrote it with L.
Oh.
Oh, Al!
no, we're
what?
just roasting them. We were
It
like,
took
come
two
on.
of you to write that
We
boring
can
ass story?
have
What the hell, man? All right, try this one out for size.
Okay.
Give me
was
something.
really
Give me
proud of that
something.
one.
Give me something scary, El.
They're just mad that they got burned.
This is the man who took playing Santa just a little bit too far. John loved Christmas more than anything in the world. He was always the first one up to put his decorations, the first one to start baking cookies, and the first one to put on the Santa outfit for the neighborhood kids. One year, John decided that he wanted to go above and beyond and surprise his family by sliding down the chimney. He spent weeks preparing for the big event, learning how to shuffle down the chimney safely, measuring the size of the chimney, and practicing his sliding technique, even buying a special underneath suit to wear,
fat
like a
suit.
skin suit, so
Oh,
that
right,
he wouldn't get caught.
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve, John put his Santa suit on, he climbed onto the roof and began his descent down the chimney. But things didn't go as planned. The chimney was narrower than John had anticipated, and halfway down, he hit a loose brick that was sticking out and broke his leg as he fell and hit the brick.
Oh dear.
He was now stuck in this position with his leg caught and the brick unable to move. His family heard his cries for help and he was rushed to the fireplace. There was nothing they could do, so they called the firefighters and the police and everything to help.
Yeah.
As John yelled in pain, saying he couldn't breathe, as the chimney was so full of soot and ash, his lungs were struggling. By the time the firefighters had arrived, the damage to his lungs was too great and John died in that chimney by the time they got him out.
So, the only reason I don't think this is true is because there were boys who used to literally chimney sweeps, who their job was to just go up chimneys and sweep them out.
Yeah.
And they didn't just die every day. Sure, I don't think they lived that long, but it's a pretty shit job.
Yeah, but he was stuck in there for hours.
Yeah. But they would do that all day, every day. So, I reckon it's bullshit.
You know it's bullshit? What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
I think Pace has a very compelling reason, and I think it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that adult lungs and children lungs are very different.
Okay.
And also chimneys are very different now to when they were when there was chimney sweepers. They were the chimneys were a lot bigger or they just had
How much do you know about chimneys?
I don't
Layla?
no. Or did they actually go in them?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to go true.
True?
But it's kind of an embarrassing way to die.
It's an incredibly
It's a-
embarrassing way to die. It's a horrible way to die.
Yeah. And you're ruining Christmas for your whole family forever as well.
You're also dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah.
like, you know,
But imagine like
pretty selfish way to
imagine
go.
you're sliding down and you hit that brick. Your leg's broken.
Yeah.
You can't move because your leg's broken and it's stuck on this brick, and you're trying to like, and then you're just breathing in.
He
Like,
died from like suffocating.
yeah. I don't know what it wasn't like suffocating. It was like lung poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what is it?
I'm gonna go true.
This story is completely bullshit, and I made up the whole thing.
I like the
Yeah,
story.
that had spice.
I like the
unlike the
story.
other one.
Hey, someone gets the idea. Someone gets the game.
Look, I thought we were here to celebrate Christmas, but it turns out we're here to attack.
Mate, I'm here to get views. I'm here to get views.
Me and Byron against Dale
Who's Dale?
and Pace and L.
Oh, here's one.
Oh yes, go on.
Did you know that in Did you know that for Christmas in World War II, a playing card company helped prisoners of war escape?
Okay.
So, playing cards were readily available for soldiers to help kill some time, right? The card company Bicycle teamed up with the British and American intelligence to create a deck of cards that could be used as an escape plan. I'm loving this music.
Same.
The cards were given to prisoners of war as Christmas presents, and due to the cards being so common, they raised no suspicion with the Nazi guards. Cards were peeled apart when wet to reveal escape maps. Cards were peeled apart when wet to reveal escape maps when arranged in the correct order. The cards were said to have rescued at least 30 people and inspired over 300 escape attempts.
That is cool. Like, I mean, yeah, that is a rookie move from the Nazis, because like you could do a lot with cards. You could hide a lot if you like peel them back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I'd say.
Isn't this just a very cool concept of like a company teaming up with like the CIA and coming up with this like
Yeah.
elaborate
I
plot?
mean, you'd think it has to happen often.
I don't know. And Bicycle is still, they're like the
Yeah,
most
massive.
renowned.
Massive. Yeah. I got normally a bicycle cards in the shot. What do you guys think?
Exactly.
I think true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a company teaming up with like intelligence.
Well, I think it's more the
Bit-
CIA teams up
bit
with them.
sus.
Yeah. Well, and the MI6.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, what
like,
else? What else are they
they
supposed to
tried
do?
a
Like
lot
make
of
their own
crazy things.
CIA branded card game? Be like, hey.
I don't know. Yeah. Who knows?
I mean,
Well, you know.
Hard to- yeah. Well,
I'll go true.
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 Bullshit.
This story is completely true.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go. Shout out Bicycle.
Shout out
every
Bicycle.
time you're purchasing a bicycle card, deck of cards,
Supporting the troops.
you're supporting
Very nice.
in a way. Yeah, there you go.
All right. That's it for me.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Okay. Roll the ad.
Roll the ad.
Hey!
It's the same button now. Not sure where the confusion came in. Hey, we're back. All right. What section are we doing now? Am I the asshole?
Yeah, all right.
I got one. Am I the asshole?
All right, I got two.
All right.
I'll go first.
All
Then.
right, you go first.
So I quite like this one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole? I'm 31. I have an identical twin brother. For a while, I've told my wife that none of her family members notice me or care about anything I do on Christmas Eve, but they insist on me attending. She told me that that's not true. They genuinely like me and enjoy talking to me, but I know that the only times they've included me, I had to basically insert myself into the conversations. It feels awkward
Right.
and unnatural.
Right.
So I had a wager with my wife. I bring my twin brother Steve instead of me. So he goes instead of me and see if anyone notices. I purposely didn't prep Steve on anything about the family, but he went in clueless, but he knew
Yeah.
he knew what was happening. I gave him $20 for the night. Which is not much for a whole
That's
night,
pretty
but
shit,
anyway,
hey?
as suspected, Steve confirmed that he wasn't approached at all the whole night. Nobody could tell he wasn't me. He even admitted he felt excluded and could kind of imagine how I felt. So this morning on Christmas, I invited Steve to join. Normally he's with mum and dad because he doesn't have a partner, but so they know about him obviously, but didn't know about the switcheroo last night. That's when I revealed that last night I wasn't even there and Steve was there, and expressed disappointment to everybody that no one noticed me. And I said, look, this is why I stopped trying at Christmas, because you don't even care if I'm there or not. My wife has drawn the line there, and she says that's absolutely outrageous. She was hoping we would keep this between us as a funny prank, but now that I've exposed her whole family as jerks, it's caused this whole issue. But who's the asshole?
This is an interesting one. I think I don't think it's hard. I mean, it's definitely like a little petty thing to do, but it also is. I don't think he's an asshole. Like he's clearly. I mean, if people clearly aren't making effort, like
Yeah.
it sucks to be like that. It's like you don't want to show up, and they go, oh, "Why didn't you show up?" It's like, what do you mean, why didn't I show up? I didn't want to. You guys, no one cares about me.
Yeah.
So I think it's good power move. I kind of back
family's
it.
the asshole.
I kind of back it.
Yeah.
But also like other family an arsehole, they don't know that he's not talking. Like he's, maybe communicating. You could argue both ways, but I'd probably go that they're the arsehole.
He sounds like he's got a bit about him though. Like
I just love the ballsiness.
Yeah,
I love the
exactly.
excitement of the play.
So like, surely he's got some character. So if he's coming to Christmases, it's not that he's there's nothing to him. It's that they don't care about him.
Yeah.
I reckon the family's assholes.
Agreed. Families assholes.
I agree.
Ooh.
I do agree that I think the families are assholes, but I think there's a way that you approach a situation.
Sure.
And I think I don't think the switching was an asshole move. I think that's funny, like whatever. But to bring it up on Christmas Day and be like, no one noticed me, you all don't care about me on a family holiday.
It's a bit of like, meh.
Wait till after Christmas.
Did he do it on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably, I agree.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I think wait after Christmas and then after bring it up and be
I
like,
think
hey guys, at Christmas, this upset me.
From a story perspective, I like it. If it was involved in my life, I'd be like, dude, if someone did that, like if one of our friends
If it
did
was
that.
the loser that nobody likes,
Yeah.
they made Christmas.
And
all
he's like,
about
see
it.
guys, you don't care about me. It's like, yeah, look,
We know, man.
Don't leave.
yeah, we know we don't care about you, man. Like, this is just awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get you and your fucking ugly twin out of here.
All right, there you go.
There you go.
Cool.
All right, here's one. Am I the arsehole for blaming Santa for why we are poor?
Ooh.
So I have a sister who has 3 kids, 11, 9, and 2. I absolutely adore her and love being their uncle. This year, my sister decided their big Christmas gifts would be like a PS5, an iPad, etc., and are going to be from Santa.
Yeah.
I'm glad my sister is well off enough to provide her kids, but I think it's wrong for her to say they're from Santa. My reasoning is that our cousin can only afford to get her son 1 to 2 video games for the system that they already have. The caveat is going to be that this is Santa's present. I feel like what's going to be inevitably happen on Christmas Day is the kids are going to compare their gifts as they always do, and they're going to be upset and say Santa didn't love me as much as they loved my sisters or whatever.
Yeah.
And they didn't end up on the nice list or whatever that story is. I've always thought gifts from Santa should be fun but practical so kids don't end up feeling bad about themselves. My sister is telling me I'm an arsehole for saying she shouldn't love her kids as much as she wants to, even though that's nowhere near what I said. I think she should be reevaluating and telling her kids where big gifts come from, aka mum and dad. But am I the arsehole?
This is an interesting one because the idea, like, I'm not a parent, right? But the idea of buying your kids like big extravagant gifts at all is kind of weird because kids don't want they don't need crazy.
They'll say they want it, but they
don't need it. Like, you can throw anyway, that aside, if they're spending Christmas together, I think it's kind of reasonable to be like, hey, look, our kids are going to think it's from Santa and they're going to be like, why did Santa get these kids something amazing and us something shit? I think you should have maybe a bit more class than that and be accepting of the people who have less money than you.
Yeah. I know, I agree. I have strong opinions. I've never been a big fan of the whole Santa's fake anyway. Like, I never remember believing in Santa.
Oh, I did.
No, I didn't. I was like, and even at 6 years old, I was like, that makes no sense. How could he possibly pull that off? Like, I remember I was running the math. I was like, how could he get to every home in time? Like,
Magic.
But it just made no sense to me. And then, like, I completely agree. It's like, it's also like, if your parents get you a really thoughtful gift, it's like, oh, it's from some fat red guy. It's like, I like the idea of what he said. Like, if Santa gets you some fun little gifts or something here and there, and then you actually get your main gifts from your mum and dad,
Totally.
which are personal and big as you want.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, huge. She's the asshole. But also like to gaslight him afterwards and be like, you don't think I'm not allowed to love my
That
children?
was classic.
Oh, disgusting.
That's so annoying.
And also, like, I just feel like if you're doing presents like as a group, like you're doing a family thing, there's a time that you can give your kids a present from Santa that's not with the big group, like the night before or like the morning off before you leave. Do the big presents at home, whatever.
Well, like, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think gift giving to your children as a way of showing love is so toxic.
It's classic. It's like, I work really hard, I make money, then I buy my kids gifts. It's like, just spend more time with them.
Yeah, totally. That's what they want.
Yeah, that's what they want. But it's easy for you to be like, no, I'm a good person because I'm working hard to buy my kids a gift. It's like, realistically, they might say that's what they want, but like, they'd rather just spend more time with you.
Yeah.
And they might not say that, but like, when you grow up, you appreciate the time you spend with your parents more than the one gift they got you.
What's that crazy statistic? It's like by the time
you
leave home, you've spent...
No, it's like you spend like 90% of your life with your parents. 90% of the time you spend with your parents is in the first 18 years of your life.
Yeah, wow.
And then like the next 50, 60 years is just the last 10%. Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact numbers.
There you go. Elle?
Oh, well, like this story kind of happened to me as a kid. Like my cousins always had much better like Santa gifts, Mum just got to the point where she explained it to me. Like, she just said, look, these presents, they're not from Santa. They're from their mum. And
So
it
she
sucks.
ruined Christmas for you.
No.
But it's so hard because it's like, what have I done to deserve this? When it's like, at least look, we're just not as rich as your uncle and auntie.
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to the real world. At least I've got something tangible. When it's magic, it's like, you could have been the best kid ever. But if your parents don't have as much money, you're not going to get PS5.
Yeah. There you go.
It's classic white people problems, isn't it?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. First world problems.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I heard the other day they've changed the definitions. It's not first and second world now. It's like first world countries are now minority countries, and third world countries are majority countries, which is shining a light on like most of the world isn't actually a first world. But when you live in the first world, you have this perception that like,
Okay.
Most of
I
the
think-
world.
Where who changed this?
I don't know.
Like,
I heard this
Sure.
from a
Fact or cap?
Yeah. So we're a minority country and the majority countries are less well
yes,
off.
yes,
Yeah, I mean,
which is actually a good way to
makes-
frame it.
yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know how accurate that is. So
Or
no
you
one.
could say privileged countries and
Yeah.
and underprivileged countries. Yeah.
Yeah,
What are we doing again? Am I the asshole?
yeah.
Merry
All right, I got another
Christmas to everyone.
So cute. All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for banning alcohol this Christmas?
Oh no.
My husband's family likes to drink. Every holiday includes multiple bottles of wine and cocktails. I'm not a fan of drinking as my father was an alcoholic, and I think it's childish if you can't have fun without drinking. So this year, I'm hosting Christmas. For a change, I decided since it's at my house, no alcohol will be allowed. We're all getting older, and it's time to grow up. My sister-in-law asked if she could bring anything, hinting towards some Christmas martinis she found. I told her about the no alcohol rule. She didn't say much, but soon I was getting texts from the family asking if I was serious, saying that it's lame, but I'm not budging, right? So now my sister-in-law is hosting a separate Christmas that
Oh
everyone is
my-
choosing to go to instead.
Oh my god.
All because they can't spend one day sober.
Little bitches.
My husband talked to his sister and told me that we're invited to her Christmas. We should just go and stop causing issues. Now my husband is mad at me for making him stay at home with me, right? But it was my year to host and I wanted to have no alcohol. They could have dealt with it for just 1 year.
Grow up. Oh, they're totally the assholes.
Yeah?
He's not an asshole for not wanting alcohol. Like, it's not that big of an ask.
Yeah.
It's like there's such a deep-rooted problem. If you can't like enjoy Christmas without alcohol, like it's
Yeah.
nice to have, and I'll drink during Christmas. But if you make it such an effort that we're going to put on a whole separate event just so we can get drunk, it's like there's such a bigger issue there that you don't want to deal with.
So what if we looked at it like this? Let's say there's 12 people in the extended family, adults, right? Maybe 10 adults, whatever, kids and all the rest of it. And their whole life, their whole tradition, maybe they've had alcohol, sherry during Christmas, whatever, eggnog, the whole thing. And then one person who is married into the family is hosting Christmas and they're like, no alcohol. Is it like, because alcohol can be a big part of people's culture, whether we like it or not.
But what's the deep rootedness? Why is it part of our culture? Like, sure,
Because
eggnog's
it's fun and brings people closer together because it breaks down social barriers. Like, you know what I mean? And
You're saying like the majority wants to drink. Why can't he just as the one? Is it he or she?
She.
She just is the one person that
right,
doesn't want to drink.
it's
just-
like why should it's like, for example, it would be like having a vegan Christmas because you're coming to my house, I'm hosting, 10 of you are non-vegans, but I'm a vegan, so we're all eating vegan food. And it's like,
I don't know. I mean, I always have a ham for Christmas, but if a vegan was hosting and I was going to their house and they were putting it all on, I'll eat vegan. That's me. That's why I think also the assholes they get so petty they put on their own separate event. It's like you're literally alcoholics.
yeah,
If you're happy to put on a separate event just so you can get drunk,
yeah.
you're basically alcoholics.
So who's the asshole?
I think they're the asshole. We both found this story, which is really funny. I was like, oh, how did he get that? But yeah, I think when I read it, I was like, they're the assholes.
Okay,
Like one Christmas,
sure.
come down or go throw an afters.
Yeah.
Have a little
Right.
after party at yours.
Have a Boxing Day bash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like, I don't know. I
You-
still
you-
don't know really. I don't like that they threw in a separate party, but I do also agree that what if they have like a specific like clinking glasses tradition,
Sure.
like some kind of thing.
It's like one person's preference. They're not even like teetotal or whatever. They just don't like drinking.
I just think it's like tradition is like when it's saying it's like we've been doing it for years. Doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
I also want to add though, didn't she say that they're like all big partiers and like all other things? And she's hosting at her home. She doesn't want a bunch of drunk people trashing the place. Like, I think that's another thing.
Well, and I think it's more just having fun
Oh,
and
like
getting drunk.
just
But
a,
anyway,
just a drink.
so there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
That's all I
Devil.
got.
Well, let's do some Nope or Dopes.
Yeah, no but dopes. Play the jingle, Al.
Ho, ho,
Hey!
ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh,
There you go. There you
you
go.
cut it off early last time. I haven't heard him say Merry
Well, I
Christmas.
just have to save the best till last.
Yeah.
Go on, Byron.
No but dope. Pretending Santa is real to your kids.
Dope. Huge dope. Yep. Unbelievably dope. I think it's part of the magic of Christmas. I think it makes it special. I remember being so excited as a kid. I love the laying out the cookies at nighttime with the carrot for the reindeer and a little glass of sherry for Santa. And you come down in the morning and the carrot had been nibbled and stuff like that. I just thought it was really magical. Loved
Yeah,
it.
mate. You're a sucker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like they got you hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, absolutely. But why not? When you're a kid, that's the only part of your life where you're allowed to
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
in that kind of fantasy stuff.
And the only part of life where you'll be truly happy.
Yeah, probably true.
What do you guys think?
I saw a really interesting TikTok the other day, and I even saved it because I thought it was a really cool idea. And it's like they almost let the kids in on the secret, but explained it in a way that they could still choose to believe. And it was just this really cute idea, and I
Okay.
kind of liked it. It was so.
Do you want to explain it?
I don't really remember it, but it was along the lines of, look, so it's like, this is a thing that a lot of people believe. You're allowed to choose whether you believe it, and you can commit to it wholeheartedly. You can choose not to believe it, but you also have to respect that other people believe it. Because you don't want your kid to spoil it for other kids. So I just
See, I
thought
never
that was
just
really cute.
I don't ever remember believing in Santa Claus. I don't also remember my parents saying he was false. I just never remember believing in him.
Yeah.
I was the same. I feel like my parents definitely told me, and kids would talk about it, and I would actively stay up to prove them wrong. I was like, he doesn't, and so I'd wait up and I'd fall asleep every year, and I never caught my parents.
I don't even remember kids believe. I don't remember anything about Santa ever being real. I have no memory of him ever being real.
Yeah, neither.
I mean,
Sounds
yeah,
like a
real.
shit childhood, man.
No, it's great. My parents got me thoughtful gifts. It was from mum. It's
Yeah.
from the heart. It wasn't from some fat bastard who,
Byron's really got something
I don't
against
know why
Santa
is it.
Claus.
Why,
I'd do Santa Claus for my kids.
Yeah.
If I had to.
Okay, well, the
Yeah.
truth comes out.
If my
Not
partner,
such a hard ass
if
after
my
all.
partner was like, I want to do the Santa Claus thing, I'll be like, all right,
Yeah.
What a Santa
I'll use my veto on something else.
Fair enough. All right. That was yours.
It would be fun though. I'm not against the idea.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Nope or dope. Christmas pudding.
It's too vague, man.
Is it?
There's so many different versions of it, isn't there?
No.
Oh,
No.
dope.
Dope.
I like
yeah,
it. Yeah.
Huge
If it's done
dope.
well. If it's done well. It's crispy on the out, the
With-
crispy
yeah, yeah.
shortbread on the outside.
No.
What am I
Christmas
thinking
pudding.
of?
Christmas
What am I
pudding
thinking of?
is the dark, rich
Yes.
fruit cake.
Yeah, but often it has a hard outer shell.
Does it?
Yeah, sometimes. A shortbread outer shell with a Christmas pudding in the inside.
Oh, no, that's a mince pie.
Oh, mince pie. Oh, yeah, the mince pie. Christmas mince pie. But it's not mince, is it?
No, it's fruit mince.
Fruit mince.
Yeah.
Oh, the Christmas fruit mince pie. Yeah.
Huge dope.
Huge nope. I'm a fussy eater. I'm a fussy
can't win,
eater.
I'm
can
a
you?
fussy eater.
And never liked it.
Oh, fuck
The
off.
sultanas.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The sultanas. With custard.
Disgusting.
Why not?
I don't like custard either. or
Oh, man.
eggnog.
What a handful
You're
this
not
one is.
never invited to Christmas.
This one's a handful.
Sorry.
What about you, Al?
I don't think I've had a good Christmas
Oh, my
pudding.
God.
No,
Someone
I think
mute the mic.
I think I just haven't had a good experience. I think I could like it with a good custard. I really
Yeah.
like custard.
It does go well with
That's
ice cream.
okay.
Balances out the
Absolutely.
two.
Yeah.
I'm a big
yeah.
fan of sticky date.
Sticky date is
That's not
amazing.
Christmas though.
Yeah, it is good though.
But you can make it.
Well, I'm a big fan of Golden
You
Gate
can make
time. but-
anything on Christmas, but it doesn't make it Christmas.
All right, nope or dope. Getting a Santa pic with the boys.
Big dope.
Have you seen that?
No.
Have you seen that? Guys often just go get a big group photo with Santa.
That's
Go to the
great.
official Santa where all the kids go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
a lot.
I think it's dope.
That's very cute.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
never invited, but I'd like to do it one day,
Do you want to do that tomorrow?
potentially.
Potentially.
Can you turn on your mic? You guys are really quiet to me. Is that the same with you?
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit late now, but oh well.
Ooh.
Better now?
Yeah, much better. Okay.
All right.
I got
Nope.
a nope or dope.
Okay, go on.
Can I add one in?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Nope or dope. Gift cards as a present.
Nope.
I'm big on
nope.
this.
Nope.
Huge
Just
nope.
give me
Just
cash.
money.
Just give me cash.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
You know what I'm gonna? Oh, this hopefully won't come out. Hopefully Sophie's not listening.
Yeah.
But my sister had a Christmas list with all these things she wants, and one of them was just I'd also just love money because I want to dye my hair and it's really expensive.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might just give her cash, but have a note that says you have to spend this on your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way it's like I'm paying for your hair. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I don't like the idea of just giving cash. It's not very. Because especially when you're an adult, the whole point of gift giving is
Just
like you're doing something.
Give it in like a hair dye box.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like the
yeah.
money. I think that's nice. Totally. Gift cards are fucking awful.
Yeah.
Because you always. I have
It's a rot.
I have one in my wallet at the moment because it was like a $50 gift card and I spent $30 of it or something. And I've got this $20 left on a
annoying.
gift
Yeah.
card that I've had for like 6 months. I'm never going to use it.
It's also like the fact that companies don't give you a discount.
Yeah.
It's like $50 for $50. If it was like $40 for $50 they could spend with this company, that would make sense. I don't know how they've gotten away with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It's like, it makes sense. I would give it, a card where they have to spend money
Maya
with me.
does that now. So Maya's got like this Christmas deal that you spend $100 and you get $110 on the gift card.
But
still, even that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
still, just give it money.
If you offer
Think of
gift
a
cards,
creative
it's just a
way.
license to print money because
Yeah.
I would love to know what the actual
Oh.
spend rate is.
I reckon it's like 60%.
60%?
Yeah.
I reckon. Like it's got to be one of the most profitable things
I
ever.
remember like as a child cleaning my room out and just finding random gift cards. I
Like
never
iTunes
used. Like
before you
it's-
connect your credit card.
What?
I have a gift
sorry.
card that I was given in 2020. It's
Yep.
still in my wallet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And
did-
that
Classic.
will stay there forever.
Classic.
You'll be buried with that
It,
gift
it's
card.
going to expire in 2024.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Counting down the minutes.
Nope or dope. Re-gifting a gift to somebody.
I think it's dope.
I think it's massive dope, especially if it's a win-win. If you do it right, win-win scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolute
Just don't
win-win
do it to
scenario.
the person in the family of whoever got it.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah. You got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
Big dope.
Yeah.
I feel like my sister's really hard to buy for, and she re-gifted I think every gift she got for Christmas last year.
Well, at least she's doing something with it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So some of us just got extra Christmas presents because she was like, I don't want it.
Yeah, there you go.
I like
Re-gifting.
that.
Any more?
Nope or dope. Taking the price tag off Christmas presents.
Dope.
Yeah.
I think
Big
so.
dope.
Or leave it on if it's an expensive one. It's like, $300. Oh, I forgot to take that off there.
Yeah.
But you can't return it if the price tag.
No way. There's no way that's true. The little
Surely.
sticker on the thing. There's no way that's true.
If
If,
you-
you
I
put
think
it,
you
if
can
it's,
return it.
if it's in the box, you're sweet.
Okay.
I think you can return it.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I tell you what's a big dope.
What?
When I was a kid, my parents would like buy me a gift. They would put the batteries in. They would like take it out of the box, put the batteries in, unwrap it all, keep it in the box, so I could just open the box, take it out, and play with it straight away.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. You know how they like
Legend.
toys used to have like all these wires? You had to like unravel them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they would have them just there, but already unraveled with the batteries in. So I just pull it out, good to go.
Wow, must be
Yeah.
nice.
See,
huh?
that's what
Must
happens when
be
your
nice.
parents are not Santa. There you go.
Must be nice.
How good. Just sorry, back to the price tag thing. Just scribble out the price.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can return if you've pulled the price tag.
There's no way. There's
Yeah,
no
you
way.
Can. You can.
You can.
No,
t-
like
You can
return.
clothes-
return even if it's like fucking half hanging
Yeah,
out
but
of the
even
box.
like clothes or something. Like if you've taken it, their policy is you have to have the receipt and the price tag has to be intact for clothes.
Nah.
Maybe for women.
What if you've like scratched it off and it's not one of the stickers that come like that they put on themselves? It's like what comes from the
They
manufacturer.
put a new one on top of it.
Yeah.
No, but they don't have the stickers.
Nah, this is
They're
crazy.
from the-
We're going in circles here.
Anyway.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Oh yeah, no, I thought I'd throw in a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather not celebrate Christmas this year or not celebrate your birthday this year?
Not celebrate my birthday. I don't care about my birthday.
I agree. I was gonna say that. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
Christmas is incredible.
Christmas is with everyone.
Yeah.
With your birthday, it's like I don't really celebrate. We did have a good birthday to this year though. My birthday.
Yeah.
That was like the best night of the year, I reckon.
Oh, that's a huge call. Best night in Australia.
I was gonna say Mexicola's up there
Yeah.
as well. No, I reckon it was better Mexicola.
But I don't. Yeah, birthdays, whatever. Christmas is just they got the whole month.
Yeah,
laid
I
off.
agree.
The magic, Christmas songs.
I reckon this is a great question for like a first date because I think it tells
Oh.
where the priorities are. You
But
know
just
what I
don't
mean?
ask someone who's like Greek or like of that part of the world because they spend all week celebrating their
Yeah, they can't do
Christmas.
it. They can't do it.
They can't help
They
themselves.
can't do it. Yeah.
No, I agree. Christmas.
Sorry, celebrating their birthdays.
Christmas over birthday, but also I feel like my birthday's always celebrated because New Year's Day, there's always a party.
That sucks.
New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh.
Unz.
That sucks.
Well, surely New Year's Eve is the party. New Year's Day.
Yeah,
is
but
the,
yeah, you like
oh,
party into your
God.
birthday. You party
Now
all
we
the
have
way
to
up to
fucking
midnight into your birthday.
Pretend that we're having fun for Layla.
Yeah, God, yeah, sounds like
God.
awful. Oh, well, on that bombshell,
Rough.
Merry Christmas all. Hit the intro, outro. What's
What
it
I
called?
would like to say is hit the outro.
Come on, Al.
Um,
God damn.
Guys, we're going to take a little Christmas break. We'll be back in the new year.
Are we?
Yeah.
No, we got content coming out though. We got lots of.
No, we do, but there's a period from the 19th of December until the new year where we'll take a little bit of a break and,
Yep.
then we'll be back strong in the new year.
Stronger than ever. We'll have some new jingles, some new songs, some potentially new segments. I've been thinking about some.
Maybe even some new sponsors. Santa, if you're listening.
Yeah. Santa.
So thank you guys for playing along. Thank you for a wonderful year. with
Thank
Byron
you.
and Pace
Yes,
Show.
big year for Byron and Pace. Bigger year next year, hopefully though.
Ooh. Worldwide next year.
Yeah, big year next year. But it's been big for us. It's been really great. Thank you so much for everybody who's followed us on TikTok, left a comment, sent in a story.
You
Shout out to that
guys.
one guy who sent in an audio story.
One-
that's crazy.
The one person.
The one person who sent an audio story.
So, shout out to everybody. Big kiss. See you next year.